It's another beautiful day today here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. And right now we're looking at a 2017 Acadia SLE-2 with front-wheel drive in the crimson red tint coat. And this vehicle has a 3.6-liter Dock direct injection V6 engine with 6-speed automatic transmission. So firstly, here is just a quick overview of the interior area of the vehicle before I take you through and show you its features. So firstly, if you take a look at the driver's side door here before I step inside the vehicle, you have the trunk release right here, and so you can set it to open the trunk all the way to the max or to 3/4 of the way open, and this also overrides on the key fob as well. So when you press on the key fob, it either opens to the max or 3/4 of the way. Alright, so firstly, I'm going to climb inside the vehicle, and I'm going to start by showing you the IntelliLink system in the center of the dashboard here. So it is a full color touchscreen. So I'll just take you through the apps that are available on here now. So firstly, you've got your audio app right here, where you've got AM, FM, and Sirius XM radio. And then you have the ability to stream via USB. There's a couple of outlets in the vehicle, Bluetooth, and audio auxiliary. So there's that there. And then you have phone right here, which is compatible with certain smartphones. You can connect it via Bluetooth, and then you can take advantage of the hands-free voice command system that is available in this vehicle to help you place phone calls safely while on the go. Next, projection here is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and so if you plug in your compatible smartphone via USB to the vehicle, your smartphone screen will project onto this screen here. And it just allows for a more user-friendly interface. We do have videos on how to use all three of those apps on our YouTube channel if you'd like to check those out for more information. Next, this vehicle has a tri-climate zone, so you can control the rear passenger's temperature from up front here, as well as they have some climate controls in the back seat as well, but you can override them and control them here, as well as you can synchronize them with the driver and passenger's temperatures. And then finally here you have your OnStar system, where you can access your Wi-Fi settings.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Next, moving down, like I mentioned, it's a full color touchscreen, but there are also buttons here for added accessibility. And then your volume controls right here. Next, like I mentioned, it is a tri-climate zone, so the driver and passenger each have their own climate controls up front here. As well as driver and passenger each have heated seats. Just under here, you have a variety of outlets for your smartphone. So you've got a audio auxiliary located in the center of these two USBs, and then you have a power auxiliary outlet there. Next, you've got traction control, and your hazards are activated right there. And then you have the wood grain trim in the center here. You've got some cup holders, and then right here you have your different drive settings that you can access just easily right here. Next, leather wrapped center console. Take a look in there. The kind of unique texture and pattern that is on the cloth upholstery here is pretty neat. Now the side door has the wood grain trim as well, and then you've got the floor mats on the footwell here with the GMC branding. If you take a look inside here, you've got your glove box. Up top here, you have your OnStar buttons to help you stay safe and connected while on the road. And then we're going to move down over here to the driver's information center in front of me here. So it is controlled by these buttons on the steering wheel here. And so you can go through your different drive menus. Take a look at your drive information, and then you can take a look at your vehicle's information here and there. Next to the buttons for the controls of the driver information center, you have the hands-free voice command button. And then on the back side of the steering wheel here, there are toggles, and those control the volume on your system. And there are toggles on this side as well that take you through your audio favorites. And you've got cruise control right here. Over on this side, you have your parking brake, and then you have the dashboard display light settings. And then finally, on the driver's side door, you've got your power windows and power mirrors. And then you have up top here the locks for the vehicle. And then here I'll show you a look at the side view mirrors. So firstly, here's a quick view at the driver's side exterior of the vehicle before I take you through and show you the cargo space available in the rear. So every single door here is loaded with smart key access. So when you approach the vehicle, all the passengers just have to press their button here to lock and unlock their doors. Super convenient. And then down here you have the 18-inch aluminum wheels. So I'm going to move along to the rear of the vehicle now and show you inside the trunk. So the full color backup camera is located just right here. And then you can open the trunk under here. You can press the button on the side door, or you can take the key fob here and double tap the remote to open it there. So then I'll just give you a quick look inside. So this is with all 3 rows of seating in the upright position, and then I'll show you them in the down positions as well. So let's start by just taking a look down here. There's a little bit of storage space that recedes down into the vehicle. And then you have cargo tie-down hooks, and there's one on the other corner as well. And then up top here you have a power outlet for your passengers' convenience. And so like I mentioned, this is the 3rd row of seating, and they do flip down, and it's super easy to do so. There's just a handle right here. You pull this cord, and then you push the seat forward, just like that. And it expands your cargo space quite significantly. So I'll do this side as well, just like that. And then now you can see the 2nd row of seating is still in the upright position, but we can change that as well. There are little handles on this side here. So if I just pull like that, the seats do drop down. So you can see how much more the cargo space will expand if the seats are in the downright position. And I'll leave those up for reference. And then when I take you through the back seat of the vehicle, I'll show you all the features there. And then these seats are super easily lifted up from the back here just by pulling on that cord again. So you can close the trunk a couple of different ways. You can close it manually, you can press the key fob, you can press inside the door, or you can press this button right here, and it closes nice and easily. And then you can take a look at the passenger side exterior of the vehicle. And now I'm going to take a look and show you the passenger space that's available in the rear of the vehicle with the 2 rows of seating. So let's start by taking a look inside. So firstly, you've got these floor mats in the front here. And then the rear of the front passengers and driver seats both have cargo pouches for your storage. And then like I mentioned, the passengers in the rear have the ability to control their own climate settings. There's a charging outlet right here. And then there are additional storage space just down at the bottom here. So the 2nd row of seating is a bench seat for your passengers. So there is the ability to seat 3 people back here. And then there is a drop-down center armrest right here in the middle with some cup holders for your passengers' convenience. And so this whole row of seating does move forward in order to accommodate more space in the rear. And so like I showed you before, you can drop it down from the back, or you can use this lever right here in order to flip the seats down. And then that whole side flips down together. And there's another way to access the rear passenger area of the vehicle. There is this little handle up top here. And so if you pull that forward and pull the seats forward, they slide along this track and allow your rear passengers to gain access to their seats. And then you just slide it back in place super easily. So now I'm just going to flip the seat down and climb inside and show you around the back here. So there's a split bench seat in the back here, so 2 passengers can sit here. There is a cup holder on this side and on this side as well. And there is a charging outlet over there for your side passengers. All of the rear passengers have their own ventilation, which goes with the climate zone in the back here. And then there's one behind me as well. And it is pretty spacious back here for such a compact vehicle. You can conveniently store lots of storage and passengers as well. So then I'll just lift this seat back up and give you one last look inside here. And like I mentioned, the wood grain trim continues along the rear here as well. And there is your look at the new 2017 GMC Acadia SLE-2 front wheel drive in the crimson red Tintcoat. And this vehicle is equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar with its own 4G LTE Wi-Fi network. And if you would like to test drive this vehicle, come on down to Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East here in Oshawa, where we'll do whatever it takes.